questions and comments. The member from Simcoe Grey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I just want to join with others in saying a few words on behalf of constituents, particularly constituents that I have in Angus and in Barrie, but I know, and in Mississauga Beach. I know the member from Barrie was concerned about this too, and I know the member of York Simcoe, so Simcoe County members. We've been approached over, particularly the last 3 years, from those that lease land in land lease communities. And as I read the bill, and I'll ask maybe the honourable member that's giving the final response on the Liberal side, it looks to me like they'll be included now in under the rent controls, under the regular, what we call the regular rent controls. And I want to be positive and say that's a good thing. Certainly, I had written the ministers many times, Mr. McMeekin and the current minister and the Premier, and I know, as I mentioned, other members have worked very hard because there's been, although Parkbridge, the owners of the land are very nice people, I think they try and do a good job and they certainly provide a quality product. The fact that their leases are all over the board, a lot of these people are certainly retired, they're seniors, and they don't always understand every clause. Sometimes the clause appear to be a bit misleading in saying you're under the Residential Tenancy Act, but they're not under the rent control part of the Residential Tenancy Act. And I know when I read one of their brochures that was brought to my attention about 3 years ago, I was trying to be generous in spirit, but I looked at it and went, that doesn't seem clear enough. And certainly the people that were talking to me about it, the many, many residents, we had many, many meetings in Mississauga Beach from communities around Lake Simcoe. They came over, St. Angus, Barrie, and other areas in Simcoe County. They weren't people that couldn't read the law. I mean, very intelligent people were on those communities, and they were even confused about their own leases. So the mandatory lease agreement's a good idea, and I think bringing the land lease communities under rent controls is a good idea, and I thank the government for that.